Hello, welcome. This is Aussie Militia. I'm doing a video on the losers review. So in these videos, I'll be reviewing the games that I lost and seeing the details on what I need to do better and changes that need to be made. So here, I've gone with a game that I've played against the Happy Hog. I've versed him in the past. He's beat me hands down all the time, both times, and this is the third time I've played him. The last time I played him was he was playing China, and it was it was actually a few days ago. I think I might have streamed it. So here, I start like my normal start here, with getting one on the house, and then building the gold mine, and then sending it over. I've got my prelate, the normal stuff, really. Really, like it seems like a pretty normal start for me, and I still get beaten convincingly, and I've played this sort of start many times and have, won. So this is why I want to do this and see if I can learn something, and maybe the people watching can learn something from the mistakes that I've made. So here, it's we'll have a look at the other team's base, my opponent, and I mean, I don't really understand too much about Dali, really, but I'm just going to see, the little things that he does in conjunction with mine. So let's just go. So he has hardly done any scouting compared to me, and it's 1 minute and a half into the game. And you look at me, I've scouted a lot more than him. So in terms of the scouting process, I'm doing better, you could say. I mean, I do have 2 scouts, but I am scouting better, and he's got, at the moment he has 11 villages, 2 military, which is, I don't know who's his military, I think the so really it's just your normal start. Now I've actually put 1 extra on gold. Maybe this was the muck up that I did, probably too many on gold. I needed to get wood sooner. So I've got 6 on food, which I normally actually put 7 on food. I think 7 on food is probably better. I get to age up that little bit faster. So I've got 260 gold, and my food's still trying to catch up. Really, I want to probably, get 200 gold and 400 food in the same sort of time frame, rather than wait. I think that's probably the best in this circumstance to age up the quickest and the most efficient. So I'm starting to get wood here. My opponent's, I've got 12 economy. He's got 14 economy. I don't know if I've... Oh yeah, I would have built the extra scout and the prelate, and that's why he's got more villages. Sorry about that. Than me. Let's turn the free camera off. Let's just go back to my base. So I'm starting to age up. He's got 456 more points than me, probably because he's built more. Things are looking pretty good. He's aging up, and the difference between has 3 on the construction of the age up building, and I have 3. So that's the same there. The income per minute, he's getting more food and more wood than me. I'm probably at the moment getting too much gold. I probably don't need that much gold, to be honest. I probably should have probably got some more on food and trying to get more food so I can produce military when it comes to that point in time that I need it. Because that's where I get beaten down with the military. He just outclasses me there. So he's only got 2 on gold, so he's just got the necessary amount of villages on gold. I've scouted the map much better than he has. Let's just accept that fact, and that's a positive, I guess. And I should. I've got more scouts than him. So I've got 20 pop. He's got 21. So really, not much different. It's probably just that my villager management probably got got just too much gold. I don't need that much gold. I could have just easily switched him over to stone sooner. I think my idea was to have gold so I can do upgrades, and really, you know, 400 gold is more than enough, because if I'm training the men at arms, which I was planning to all along, is that food's much more important to be able to produce the men at arms, considering they're 100 food and only 20 gold. So I think the resource management is what's killing me. So I've moved over to the stone to get to the next town center, which is probably way too late in this stage of the game. I should have done it way earlier. He's got to feudal age before me, so I've aged up. I've get my first military building. He's already got his military building, so he's utilized his wood in a way to, you know, start producing units before me, and he's getting the upgrade straight away. I haven't even got my barracks up to even think about doing an upgrade, which I was never gonna. So I could potentially have a lot more food had I have more villages on food. I've got a surplus of 282 wood. I can't produce any more military units as it is. Very slow trickle. Now I'm just trying to make units. I've got 25 cap to his 27, so he's got 2 more population than me. He's doing a bit of just a little harassment. You know, that's the small things that I probably miss in my games, is just be a little bit annoying. I very rarely, you know, be annoying in a way. Like, I focus on just my base, and rather than just, you know, maybe just like, I sort of like don't touch the enemy's base hardly ever until, you know, probably about the 7-minute mark, which is probably something I should do more often, because, you know, see, he's forced my villages off, and I've gone to build the town center. This town center could have been built way earlier had I have taken them off gold. So yeah, he's still only got 1 barracks in terms of, you know, military production. So even though he overruns me, it's 7 minutes in the game and he has hardly any military. Whereas I could have reacted, you know, I could have got this town center up quicker. So I've got this second barracks coming in. I've got 12 villages on wood. That's probably too many. I'm not going to be able to produce men at arms with the food income. I'm only going to be able to really produce 2 men at arms per minute with 300 food per minute. You know, that's not enough, because I need some for villages as well. So I'm building this extra barracks, and I'm not going to be able to supply the food anyway. So here I'm doing some scanning. You know, that's smart. You know, I see him, he's got nothing, and I remember thinking, good, he hasn't got much yet. You know, I'm right. But I think his resource management is that much better. So he's getting all the upgrades. You know, he's securing the sacred site. He's hit a pop cap. That's a bit of a mistake on his part. And now he's getting a stable and archery. So he's going to have the three military production of units, and I've only got 1. So he's going to be able to easily counter my men at arms or whatever I choose quite quickly. And I can't even, you know, produce. You produce them at this point, you know. Maybe I'm thinking, you know, get to age 3, and I've missed that he's built 2 extra military production buildings. So here I've probably, you know, been a little bit slack, let's just say, in the scouting part. I've assumed that he's not going to be able to produce military as quick as I thought. So I have scouted this. I have seen it. I've got 2 town centers. He's only got 1. So in reality, I should be able to boom, and I could have boomed way earlier than him. You know, he's got 31 economy. I've got 34, 11 military. He's got 20 military. So he's doubling my military already. And this is the point that I have failed in, because he basically overruns. So I've just built it. You know, I've built the defense tower. I've recognised that he's pushing up defensively. He does have a couple of archers, but already I'm on the back foot, having to spend wood on a tower. And you know, I'm adding all this military. I do have a bit of food at the moment. I have switched over, but honestly, I think it's probably too little, too late. He's already, you know, he's reimbursing his military. I only got 70 gold now, so here I've failed again. I don't have gold to use to even build the required or the units that I'm after. It doesn't matter what they are. So here I just run in. He's watching the fight. I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking. He's constantly watching the fight, and here he sort of catches me surprise. I'm not even looking. I'm getting attacked. I should be looking. He's looking at this fight. He's looking at the numbers and you know, he's surrounding me. He's outright surrounding me, and he just takes my whole military out. He's on 31 military, and I'm about to drop to 15. So he's just wiping out my military. I've got idols. I've got more villages than him, but he's just taking out my whole military. And I now have to reimburse the military, and I've got no gold to do that. It's just poor resource management, really. To me, that's what it's looking like. I built too many barracks that I couldn't even operate. So, yeah, I'm already on the back foot. I'm trying to, you know, get my military back up to scratch. He's got 38. I've got 18. So he's more than doubling my military. And I'm just making men at arms. You know, and he knows he's in front. And I think he's decided, he's population capped again. Which is, you know, not a big deal considering that he's got a lot more than me anyway. So he's just reimbursing his military with spears and bows. He's saving his gold. I think they're a bit of a meat shield, really. So I've got more income than him at the moment. But my current rate, it's just not enough. I'm not, you know. So here he goes in. He knows he's got more military. He's got horses that can terrorize my villages. I can't even defend them. I just got to get them to run. You know, I should have added spears in. The moment I saw horses, maybe added the stables and counted his horses. You know, I got to run my villages. Now I've got idle villages. I've got men-at-arms running away from what's attacking me at the base. He's just taking out many villages. I've got 20 in here. He's getting the sacred sites while I'm under the Pumpicon base. This is falling apart real fast. He's got a population of 90 to mine 71. I've got 30 idle villages, 28 military to his 47s. What was that? Yeah, so he's still got about 20 military. I'm way behind. And he's cats. I've probably got the right units here. I should be really in this situation. I need to target those. Here I am, I target the scholars, but he's just got way more units. He just outmuscles me with sheer numbers. You know, just taking out my whole army, and now after that I'm open. I've got nothing, and I'm short of food. I've got 20 on wood. God only knows why, and you know, I need food. You know, I should have, you know, maybe expanded up here to secure some of that golden food, and rather than just chop so much wood, because in my head I'm thinking farms, but you know, the farms are too late. I'm already behind. You know, I needed food earlier, and you know, I've got all this extra wood, and you know, I'm thinking farms, but it's clearly not working in this scenario because it's too late. He's you know, 43 military. I've got to his 50. What was that again? 15 military. Sorry, 15 military. I've got 42 economy. He's got the same economy. He's only got 1 TC. And he's got more military. He's got the luxury to do what he wants. I'm sitting on 1,200 wood. I could have. Here I've built a market to convert it into gold and and then food just to be able to make military. But it's just like a trajectory of falling further and further back. I've got all these farms now that I've built that I'm not even using. These, you know, he's got 27 on food to mine 9. You know, I'm running around like a headless chook. You know, he's picking off my guys. He's got all these healers. I'm trying to take him out. You know, it's just, you know, it's just making my life so much harder with poor resource management from the start. You know, in my head, I was building 2 military, and I still had all these units of food. Look, I'm not even building lumber camps. You know, they're running all the way back to there. I've got all these farms unoperated because there's villagers in the town centers trying to fire arrows. So they're basically worthless. And he's aging up to 3. He's got the luxury. I can't. I've just got to, you know, defend, make military, and you know, it's basically just getting worse and worse. You know, I've got barracks. I'm not making anything. I've got no gold. I've got a couple over here which could easily be getting gold right now. I've got 13 idols. They're in the town centers, of course, but that's still idle villagers not making resources. He retreats. He knows he's got me surrounded, and he's even moving up to take this deer from me. So he's pretty much me got in the headlock. You know, I'm trying to catch up with villagers, but he's getting. He's only got 4 making this age up building. So I've got 42 economy. I haven't really upped the economy. He's got 45. he's getting the stone now, probably to match my town centers, and he's making another archery range. He's getting what he needs. He's got gold. Now he's getting the last sacred site. I'm just trying to make military to stay alive, and 100 food is just not enough. I've just still got too much on wood. You know, I honestly don't know what I'm thinking. And I just spend it all on farms, and you know, I haven't even upgraded my horticulture yet. So if I'm going to go all these farms in, I'm not going to grab horticulture for this long. It's really, you know, it's really not worth it. And he's taking the deer from me. It's just all in all a bad game from me. Like, well, at the time I thought I was playing well, but clearly watching this replay, it's not as, you know, I've still got a lot of work to go to, you know, improve, and this is going to hopefully help me get better reviewing it. He's just booming now. He's got 700 more points than me. He's got all the these sacred sites. He knows I'm trying to rebuild, but it's just too far behind. I still haven't even upgraded my the H3. I'm far away from it. I've got 400 food. You know, now I'm starting to get the food. This is what I needed. This is what I needed. How much on food before and how much on wood. In reality. And as what is if he was pressuring me super early? You know, I could have easily set this out to be a lot better. I'm building a ram. You know, I have no idea why I'm building a ram for. I think I was just, you know, spending it on wood. But there's no. And now he's building rams. He knows he's got me covered. And this is basically the, you know, the beginning of the end. You know, he hasn't made hardly any farms. He's got plenty of, you know, he's making the use from the resources outside farms, which is what, you know, really sets me apart from this bloke. His management of resources has been a lot better. He's getting all these upgrades. So he charges in, he goes straight for my villages. There's no real reason to, you know, rushed into this because he knows he's got it covered. He almost run in to try to take out his. Yeah, that's probably smart move. I just try to build as much military as I could, but I just couldn't do it in the end. And he's got horses running rampant in my farms. I can't defend him. I just got to run, make him run. I haven't even got wheelbarrow, so that's like the ultimate fail for me. You know, I sort of try to get wheelbarrow well and truly earlier than that. He's got elephants. He's just running in, taking out my troops here. He's got another elephant. He's got more elephants on the way. So he's just, you know, he's got a couple of research buildings, making research. This is like securing a win on how you're supposed to secure a win. Again, all these farms don't even mean use. I've got villages in the town centres, you know, just trying to take out the enemies. Just sneeze, sorry about that. So yeah, I think I'm about to surrender. Now I've got nothing. Got no gold, nothing. I've used up all the berries. Still got those berries over there. So that's the one. I think that's the one lesson for me, is that my resource management of the time was just pretty much crap. So that's the match complete, and then we'll look at the stats to show. So there's that, and we'll just look at the stats. So this is it. Yeah, he just out-militarized me. He just took out all my military early. Economy, I was in better, but he's if I look at economy, yeah, oh well, he actually outdone me. I don't know how he's got more economy. Like, he's got better total. I've got better total in economy. Maybe it's just the current, but yeah, he's just beat me there. Military, lost to 88, killed 113. Had way bigger armies than me. Technology-wise, I did better map explore, which, you know, 32 research to my 5 society. You know, yeah, had no idle villages basically. So it's just that's it. That's what it comes down to. Too many military buildings for what I couldn't produce. And thanks for watching.